Okie dokie. On the bench today, we have a Mortal Kombat 2, which I believe the complaint is without the soundboard, it works fine. With the soundboard, I believe it's a black screen or it keeps resetting. I think it's the black screen though. So let's get it unboxed. Let's get it hooked up to the JAMA harness and let's see what happens. Okay, we got it cut here. Open. Okay. Okay, what have we got in here? Okay. Seems to be packed all right. Then we got, ooh, what's that? Ooh. Oh, we got a cap kit here. Looks like we got the operational amplifiers, caps. Okay. How do I know where those? Oh yeah, arcade parts and repair. Yeah, okay, I know that. Okay. Shout out to them, I guess. Free publicity. There's the soundboard. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, to be honest with you, that's not leaking. That doesn't look leaky. I don't really see any real corrosion. Sorry. I don't really see any real corrosion going on here. I do maybe a little bit. I'm just checking the ends of these here. Stay focused, please. You don't want to focus? Maybe this one a little bit on the end here. But that doesn't look bad. That's nowhere near as bad as that Terminator 2 board I did. Nowhere near as bad. Okay. Let's get that off to the side here. These might need to be verified. Okay. I'll get that out of the way. This must be the harness, yeah. Okay, we got the harness for it, which is good. Okay. Shut that down. And I believe he said that the board worked fine without it. This looks like the 4 meg version. That's got the extra adapter on it. Hang on here, one second here. Nope, turn my meter on. Whoops. What the hell is going on here? That's okay. Couldn't figure out. They're like bags. Okay. There's the board. Do I see any damage? Am I in shot at all? I have no idea. Do I see any damage on the back of the board? Quick visual inspection says, well, nothing alarming anyways. I don't see anything serious. Okay, what about the front of the board where the sound gets plugged in at? Is there anything funky going on there? No, what about those headers? Any kind of rework been done? No, that looks alright. Okay, give me 2 seconds here. I will set the bench up and see if see if it works alone by itself, and then we'll hook the soundboard up. Yeah, I will say, all in all, the board overall looks okay. There's some weird marks up here. I don't know if I've been banged around or what. But that all seems okay. My clamp settings are probably wrong on the converter, but let's get that moved up here like that. Okay, let's turn it on. Oh no, they're right. No, they're right. Okay. Yeah, no, that looks good. No, that looks real good. Let's do a voltage check real quick here. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, hang on here 1 second. Okay, I just dialed it in. We were a little high at like 5.4, so I dialed it into right to 5.1, or at least as close as I could. And yeah, it's still running. So I mean, I don't see anything wrong there. He's absolutely right. I don't see anything wrong. Huh. Okay, so I guess the next thing to do is let's get this hooked up here. And let's see what happens. So let me get this all set up. Let me clear a spot for the soundboard. I'll probably right up here. And then let's see what happens. So let me shut it down. Shut it down. And I'll get this hooked up, and then we'll go on from there. Okay, everything's set up. Let's apply power. Okay, looks good. Okay. What? What? I hear sound. What? Hang on. Okay, let's bring up test mode here. Down to volume. Just want to see if it resets. With the soundboard attached, now it's down to around like 4.9. I'm sorry, but I have good sound. Literally. It's rattling like a speaker. Full blast. No reset. Let me talk to the customer. Okay, so I talked to the customer, and it appears that he has Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and 4 with a JAMA switcher installed. So we're thinking it's a problem with that, because he said he tried with his buddy's soundboard and it did the same thing. Well, this has been running for well over an hour, and it's fine. It's fine. There is nothing wrong with this. So, in order to make this not completely worthless, I am going to recap the soundboard. It's here, the parts are here, I might as well. Now what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to replace the amp, and I'm not going to replace the operational amplifiers. Just why? There is nothing wrong with the amp or the operational amplifiers, wherever they are on here. But, like, why do it, right? So that's what we're gonna do. So I guess we can put this away for now. Recap this. I mean, there's not much to it. I mean, what is it? What are we talking here? One main cap, one main filter cap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't even know if the C58, 9, and 60 even get replaced. I don't even know if they provide them in this kit. This does say Mega Deluxe cap kit, but who knows, right? Like, who knows? Does it have a... it might... well, who cares? Doesn't matter. We'll get it done. I don't really care what that says, even though we will look at it, though. But yeah, this is running fine. There is nothing wrong with this. Like I said, I've had it running for well over an hour now. Well done. So yeah, we'll just recap it. I don't know. Am I going to film that? Maybe. I guess. I don't know. Just for content? Maybe. Okay. Well, let's shut it down. Okay. That's what we'll do then, I guess. Like, we'll do it. I'll film it. Okay, it's the next day. Everything's nice and cold. I ran it for about an hour and 45. Nothing happened yesterday, so let's just see what happens today. Nope, it's good. It is good. And that booted up, no problem. So, yeah, okay, so we're going to do the cap kit. That's what we're going to do today. Where did I leave off in the video last? Yeah, we're not going to change the op amps, and we're not going to change the amplifier. We're just going to do the cap kit on the board. So, yeah, well, it's good. So, yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do. Turn that off. We'll remove this. I'll put this back in the box. We'll do the cap kit, then we'll retest. So I'm just about to start this, and I pulled all the caps out of the bag, and this is cool. I'll probably put by me and the date, Spectatech and the date, and stick it on somewhere, probably the bottom. But I'm looking at the amp he supplied. Well, good thing we're not changing it, because that's not the right amp. Can you see the way the legs are staggered? Let me pull it out. You see how it's staggered legs? Yeah, well, that amp does not have staggered legs. I don't know if can we see that in there? Yeah. Those are not staggered legs. That's a completely different amp. So I don't know if this kit came with that, or he ordered that separately. But that's definitely not the right amp. MB3731. Put you down here for a second. Yeah. Yeah, Fujitsu MB3731. What did he supply? It's Hitachi something, isn't it? Yeah, Hitachi HA 13116. Yeah, that's not even close to the same amp. Not even close. Huh. So I just thought that was a little weird. As for the, they're all brand name caps, I believe, in this cap kit. except for these. I don't know what those are. I've never seen that brand before. I mean, they could be good, but I've never heard of them before. How many of those do we have? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's another one, just a different type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them are that brand. 11 of them are that brand, and the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are Nichicon, which, I mean, they all should be, right? The other ones, why wouldn't they order those the same? Huh. Weird. So I just removed the first cap here, and it's always good to do a good visual inspection of them after they come out. And I can't really tell, but it does look like it is on the verge of starting to leak. I know that might be hard to see. That's not corrosion, that's just reflection. But it does look like it's on the verge of ready to leak. Yeah, that does. That looks like it's on the verge of ready to leak. Okay. Get that one out of the way. I'm just looking at the board now. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, that does, yep, that does look like it was ready to leak. Or it may have even already started. Let me show you that. So this might not be a complete waste for this guy. Can you see that? Yep, that sure does. That sure does look bad. That's the negative lead. Yeah, I would say yes. Yeah, I would say that was ready to pop at any second. Okay, good stuff. I'm glad we decided to go ahead and do this cap kit anyways. Oh yeah, I can smell it. Get that pad all cleaned up. Let's do this one here. Oh, there we go. There we go. That looks good. We can clean this one up just a little bit more here. There we go. Okay, let's get that all cleaned up. Where's my cotton swabs? Here. Thank you. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. Let's get the new cap installed. I almost wish they would have went with a higher voltage here. Wish they would have went 25 volt on this one. That probably would have made much more sense. Like, much more sense. Maybe they felt they didn't have to. I'm not quite sure. But I think that would have been a smart idea to include in that cap kit is 25 volt. That way it would have had a bigger footprint, because the footprint on this doesn't exactly match the original. Let's get that straightened out. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. I actually like to leave a little bit of room on the bottom, just to get airflow underneath it. But you can see the difference in the size of the cap, even though they're the same voltage, right? So that's what I mean. If they would have went 25 volt, it would have matched the original footprint, and it would have been a better cap. You're not putting so much stress on it. But I guess that's just what they do. So here we go. After I did the big filter cap there, C34, which was 2200 microfarad, 16 volt, I said this should have gone up in voltage to match the footprint. Well, now this is C120. Clearly it's 10 UF 25 volt. Now on the sheet that they gave you, C120, 10 UF, 100 volt. So they went from 25 volt to 100 volt, which is not really necessary. They could have gone to 50. So now that they've done that, now they've pushed the footprint to the absolute limit. That's so confusing. I don't. They should have went 50 volt, and they could have made this cap could have been smaller and would have fit this footprint better. That is mind blowing. Oh Lord. Oh, that kills me. Because they are literally pushing this footprint right to the absolute limit. Let's see if I can get you a better angle of that so you can see exactly what I mean. I mean, look. Right to the absolute limit. Like, if anything, it's bigger than the footprint. So if you look, like that's tight. You're literally bending the leads literally right at the cap. And that's what I'm talking about. So much so that the other cap can almost fit underneath it. Like I said, I don't mind a little airflow underneath it, but not that much. Like, it's impossible to get this cap in there properly. That's ridiculous. Wow, would you believe that that amp had no thermal paste on it, like whatsoever? Really? Like, has this been changed and somebody just didn't put it back on? Like, that's just nothing there. It's clean. Nothing. I just find that to be, I don't know, weird. I'm just looking for corrosion and stuff on the legs. I can't really, because that looks weird to me. That. You see that? Of course. Where's my pointer? Right in front of me. Yep, there's something going on there. Yep, there is something going on there. That is for sure. I wonder if these have leaked. I'm just trying to get an above view. I mean, oops, dropped you. This, I don't really see any like noticeable like leaking like on this pad here, way back here on this little resistor. This one and on this cap back here, I don't see anything, but there is definitely some kind of corrosion. There's definitely something on the amp. Huh. It's got that weird lime green color to it. But I mean, that pad looks okay. This one might have a little bit of something going on around it too. So yeah, they probably did leak. So I'm just getting down to the last three axial caps here. And this one right here, C2, which is 47 microfarads at 25 volts, I believe the original is here. And this lead right here on this end completely came off. And sure enough, as soon as I hit right here with the soldering iron, I smelt fish. So yeah, it was leaking. That one was definitely leaking. That might be the cause of the corrosion here. Okay, so I just removed C33 and 32, I believe. Is it 32 and 33? Yes. And yep, they were leaking. Absolutely they were. So this'll allow me to clean up the pins on this amp here, but you can see it. That is absolutely some kind of corrosion on it. Can we get a light on there? There we go. That's much better. Let's get focused in on that. Can we get focused in on that? Can you do that for me? Thank you. So yeah, that's pretty nasty. Let's just see. Let's just see. Is it just superficial? Is it just on the outside here? I mean, you can tell they're not leaking bad. Like they literally just started to. This one may be a little more than. This is what? This is 16 volt 220. This is 33. This one here. And yeah, you can tell. It is leaking. You don't want to focus on that, do you? Nope, you don't like it. There we go. So yeah, that's definitely bad. So let's see together. Let's see. Is this just superficial as it was like just starting to leak? So if I run this swab over it. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. You don't want to sit up for me, come on. Yeah, I might run the fiberglass brush over this. It does. It looks like it's just starting to, because I'm not putting any pressure on that, like at all. I'm literally just going like this, just up and down, and it's coming off. So yeah, it looks like it's literally just starting to become corroded. Okay, let me run the fiberglass brush over that. Is it gonna reach in there or not? I don't know. Am I gonna have to remove that? Well, maybe not. Yeah, as I was saying, it is very superficial here, but okay, let me clean this up and then we'll come back. Yeah, that came off really simple. That came off really, really simple. I knew it was just on the outside of the pins. It was just starting, so really glad I caught that, and I'm glad we decided to go through with the cap kit. I guess we can clean this up too. We're gonna have to run the braid over these pads here and this amp, but we'll get that all freshened up. We'll get the rest of these caps done. We'll get some thermal paste on the back of this amp chip. Why it wasn't there, I don't know. Was this changed before? Couldn't tell you. I mean, it looks factory. The soldering. Wow, Aaron, can you talk? The pads here, they all look factory. Sorry, because I'm trying to pay. I'm looking at everything to see if there's any damage anywhere else, and I don't see any, which is good. So let's get a little flux on there. Let's get the braid out. Let's clean up these pads. Oh yeah, there it is. Doesn't that smell lovely? this one right here may have gotten the worst of it. Hang on here. Let me cut this wick down a little bit. Yeah, that one might have gotten the worst of it there. Oh, there we go. There we go. That looks much better. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, it might be this one that got the worst of it here. I can see right here it was starting to eat through the solder mask. Right on the outside here. That's okay. It's nice and cleaned up now, so. Okay, good stuff. So, okay, I'm going to reflow all these pads. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 caps in, and we'll give it a test. Okay, cap kit is done. Let's put his part back in the bag, and we'll make sure that those go back to him. Let's clean up the bench of the carnage. We'll give it a test, and if everything's good, we'll throw some thermal paste on the heatsink, and we'll let it run for a bit. Okay, we're ready to test. So let's get the jammer harness plugged in, and we will try it obviously without the soundboard at first, just to make sure everything is good to go. I hate this cheap harness, man. That's why I kept that other NBA Jam one, because I think I'm gonna switch out harnesses. So again, let's just try and make sure everything's good. Lights, camera, action. Okay, we're good there. Now let's get the soundboard hooked up. Okay, soundboard is hooked up. Let's give her a go. Perfect. And it looks good here. We have good audio. Let's go into test mode real quick here. Okay, test mode. Volume adjust. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. Okay, that'll wrap it up for this one. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff there, and I'll see you on the next one. I forgot something, didn't I? Forgot the heatsink and the thermal paste. So let's do that now. Just go just like that, I guess. Go focus in back here. So what we're going to do is let's just disconnect the power real quick from it, because it's got a long enough parallel cable on it that I can pretty much move this anywhere while it's like that. We'll get this out of the way, we'll get that out of the way, we'll put it down right here. Let's see if I can't get you focused in over here. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, so what we're going to do is you can almost see where it was, right? And I'm just going to put a little bit right in this area right here. And I do mean a little bit, just like that. I can probably take that and maybe straighten that out a bit. We'll get that laid in there, just as it should. I should press that right up against it, and it did. And we'll go ahead and we will screw it in. I don't know where I put my magnetic screwdriver. I think I left it upstairs working on a lawnmower. Just carefully feed that in there. Get over there. There we go, there's one. Get the nut on. Nice and tight to the heatsink, so that the amp and the heatsink make good contact with the thermal paste in between. And we'll get the other one in here. We'll slowly feed that through to the other side. That might be difficult with that cap there. Got it. Okay. Get the other one going there. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Now it's complete. Back on over here. We'll plug the power back in. Boot it up again. And I'll probably let it run. Probably let it run for an hour. I don't see there being any issues with anything here. I mean, yeah, they were just starting to leak, but there's no like real issue. Can we get back into test mode here for a second, and we'll do that one more time. Now that we've got the heatsink on. Man, does that speaker like to rattle like that? Oh yeah, that sounds good. Probably get it a little higher. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Now just for, and that was full blast with no reset at all. Let's just, now that we have the caps installed, let me just do a quick voltage check right here, just to see if anything changed. I mean, I don't suppose it would, but, you know, could have more stable voltage. I don't really remember what it was last time. I believe it was like 4.9 way up here. 4.98. Well, so yeah, so I think last time it was 4.9552 or something like that. And now it's 4.9. Just varying between 8.7, 8.8, 8.9, 8.7, 8.8, 8.9, 8. Yeah, it's going along with the music, that's for sure. So yeah, okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, now it's the end of the video. So again, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you on the next one.